Hello, it's Daniel Moses, and I decided to create this video today because this morning I was on Facebook and I saw a post, and it really moved me. It was a post of a young lady who has decided to move from the hair industry and seek employment or a career elsewhere. Now, this post has so many comments of ongoing stories about other individuals who had the same feeling. They shared all the pain and the agony and everything they've been through in the hair industry. And those who have been experienced in the hair industry know that the challenges that we deal with and how it takes a toll on our life, it takes a toll on our health, it takes a toll on our family life. Just takes away from us, period. The demand of always being on call, our phone always going off, all the time and the money that we spend into building our career and our clientele. Then we finally go and open up a business and we have staff to deal with and all the different personalities and the training and the seminars and hair shows, and God forbid if we become successful and start to take on upon other endeavors such as television and film, or starting a product line or anything like that. I mean, this career offers a lot of beautiful opportunities, but those opportunities, which most of us call success, can also backfire on us and actually take away from us. It begins to take a toll. There was a point in my career where I accumulated everything. I owned a salon. I had an academy. I worked for a manufacturer, one of the biggest there is in the industry. I started my own team. I owned a trade show. I worked trade shows, competitions. I worked in television and film with some of the biggest directors there are. I've accomplished a lot in the industry, but at the end of the day, what I really was doing was taking away from myself. My job really is to take care of myself and my family. It was getting harder for me to really justify what I was doing because it was actually taken away from myself and my family. I was busier and busier. I was working 7 days a week, every single day. There wasn't any off day, but even if it was a holiday or I got sick or anything, on my mind would still be on my business and how can I grow it. And that's great to have a challenge like that in your life, but eventually you had to stop and think, what am I really trying to do? I'm really just trying to make a living and get through this thing we call life and enjoy it while I'm here. But if we have something that's taken away from that actual experience, it's not working for us, right? And the trap that's set into the industry is there's a saying that I want to definitely pull the plug on. Is you enjoy what you're doing, or if you love what you're doing, you'll never work a day in your life. Nah, I kind of get that to a certain extent, right? I know where you're going with that, but it's totally not true because I loved what I was doing. I totally enjoyed every day. Although it was a struggle, a challenge, I loved the challenge too. But I worked harder than anybody else in the building. I worked harder than all my friends. When they were out partying, when they were on vacation, when they was spending time with their family, I was the one still at work. So really, when you love what you do, up to a certain point it becomes dangerous and it begins to backfire on you. And then you work harder than anyone else around you. You start to take away from your life. So when the opportunity came, I was going through the struggles with owning my business, and I said, okay, well, for me to keep this business going, I'm gonna have to dump a lot of more money into it and more time. But at the point, I was working 7 days a week, so there was no more time available. Money, you can always create more money. It's gonna happen. Do I really want to do that? I've done this before. This wasn't my first salon. I've had other salons in the past. I've, again, hit all my markers. What am I really trying to prove? It was time for me to quit. So what I did, I took the leap. I took the leap of faith, and I started a business. After taking a break, I started a business because I realized that this is something that the world needs, not just in our industry, but every industry. I call it the 7-figure leap. My phrase is take the leap. Many of you have taken the leap and decided to go and find a job somewhere else, 9 to 5, which is great. 9 to 5 jobs are great. They offer security. You get your paycheck. You get time. You get off on time. 5 o'clock most of the time. You have opportunity to work overtime. You get paid more. But I want to share with you that there's more than that. All the information that you've learned, all the skills and experience that you have are not just in the hair industry. They're in small business. They're in people management. They're in public speaking. They're in product development. And they're in working with products and building teams and leadership. You can take all that experience and knowledge and package it as information and sell it across the world. Because there's someone right now who wants to know what you know. You can help somebody out by actually sharing your knowledge. That's digital marketing. That's what I do now. Digital marketing, the tech industry, running social media ads, sales funnels, writing copy, all of that is part of digital marketing. You must have a product to sell. Digital marketing is great, but it combined with a product can be even better. This allows you to work 24 hours a day, create income 24 hours a day. Meaning you're going to sell your product across the world. While you're asleep, someone else is on the other side of the world awake buying product. Something that you sold, something that you created. Now, there's a path to this. There's some knowledge you're going to have to learn. But again, I was a hairstylist who was totally into hair, into that field. My mind was not technology. I was on social media here and there. I could send some emails and that stuff. But I had to jump head first into this world, just like I did when I learned hair. I didn't know anything about hair. I never grew up playing with dolls or anything. I just became a hairstylist because I said that's what I was going to do. Same thing with this tech world. I dove in head first. And if I can learn it, I know you can learn it. Some of you guys probably have a head start on me, probably understand social media already, or probably have created some websites before. I had to start doing all that. Now I know how to do it all. And I want to share this information with you because you have the opportunity to make money 24 hours a day simply by your experience and knowledge that you have already in small business, the hair industry, all the things that I mentioned previously. Don't throw it away. It can happen. It's not that hard. I did it. I'm here to guide you through these steps. December 15th, my product will launch. It's called the Everyday Millionaire. And that's going to have all 10 steps of how to do this. Up until that point, when it launches, the information is free. After that, it's going to cost $99. Again, I'm going to share the information with you on how to do exactly what I'm doing. You're going to watch me create this product, launch it, and create income from it, knowing that you can do the same thing. Now, that's how I got started. I started buying every product there was out there. I see a guy selling a product, I bought it. See all the books out there, I buy them. All the programs and software, I went through everything and figured out which ones work, which ones don't, which ones you shouldn't buy, and I'm going to guide you through all that because there's a lot out there. You're going to be able to work from home. Right now I'm in the park, just hanging out, enjoying my day. Every day I have time available. I hang out with my kids now. I don't go to work, I don't fight traffic, I don't do any of that. At nighttime, I jump on the computer, I write about an hour, and that's about it. During the day, I just think. I think about what I'm going to do at night. How am I going to create more income? And that's what it's really about, being smart. You already have the knowledge and the intelligence and the experience, but being able to utilize that and funnel it in one positive area. Don't give up. I'm here to tell you made the right choice. I'm not encouraging anyone to quit the career. The hair industry is great. There's a lot of opportunity there. So don't quit your career if you're not ready. When I left, people asked me, why are you quitting? I'm like, I'm not quitting, I'm complete. Like, aren't you scared? Like, no, I'm not scared. Well, what are you gonna do? I mean, there was people literally like, Daniel, you need help. You need help. I'm gonna get you some help. Like, no, there's nothing wrong with me. You might need some help. You might be afraid, but don't give me your fears. Those aren't my fears. I know what I'm doing. I feel totally confident. I don't have a plan yet. But that doesn't matter. So what? I know what's inside me, and I know what I've created. I didn't just stand behind a chair and curl hair all day. I did every texture, every service there was, male or female, develop product, again, distribution, imported from overseas. I did it all. I just didn't play around. So all of that knowledge that I've learned, I'm offering it to you. Most of you already have it. I want you to join me. I want you to take the leap. Click the link below. It's going to go to a landing page. You're going to have a landing page one day. Put your email in. You get email lists because you want people to follow you. You want them to continue with information. And then when you see my product available to buy, I want you to buy it. I bought many other products. I'm going to help you choose the correct ones. Again, I'm going to show you the steps, and you're going to do the same steps, and you're going to create income working straight from home. It is totally possible. I'm Daniel Moses. If you haven't checked me out yet, Google me. Facebook, Instagram, The 7-Figure Leap, The League XS. It's all there. It's all the truth. All right, peace.